So today I'm where I left with this Ladum minnow wobbler, my cheapo cranking rod, but the creek is not the same. It's all chocolatey and it's very high. Let's see if we can manage anything. Even anything seemed impossible. I tried all the usual spots, the bridge, the pipe, the bank on the end of the creek, and nothing was biting. Then it started to rain to make it even more worse, but then I changed my lure. The XM CRK 30F on neon yellow by Decathlon. It's 30 millimeters, so over an inch. It has 2.8 grams on weight, so about 0.10 of an ounce. It goes up until 1.4 meters, so around 4.5 feet. And I could feel it on my rod. It's much heavier to pull this crankbait. Nice bite, signal of good things to come. And talking about good things to come, check this pretty little bird passing. And with the bird passing, I had a huge bite, the drag was peeling, and I hooked it. This is a big one. As you will see, it's very annoying using the net when it's a deep one against the current, because the net will go with the current and then you will be screwed when you're trying to put the fish inside of the net. Go on the net. Yes. Yes. For sure my personal best. Biggest chub. I could say that I'm sorry for the cars passing by, but there is nothing that I can do. This is a public road. It's a very useful bridge still. And now I'm sorry for the angle. Such a nice bite, just a quick measure. And I will measure the fish and you will not see the scale. I'm sorry about that, but I can guarantee you that the scale is on 33 centimeters on the dot. So a new PB. Thank you. Yes. So after the celebratory song, I just quit the bridge and went for the bank. Nice thing, this is floating. You can see it going down the creek. So I will let it run and then I will crank it through the bank. Another thing, never try to condition your line with things that you don't know. Adjusting the camera. Another one. Oh. This one, I think it's another big one. No, smaller. Not that small. Whoa, feisty. Stop it already. Don't do it. Nice little guy. Go, be free. Don't tell your friends. I think he snitched. Yeah. It was setting itself up for a dreadful day. I had rain. I had the creek is flooded. I cannot see the fish. My first lure was not going as in the depth. that I wanted. Too much current. But I got a gut feeling, I don't know if this happened to you guys, that today it was a day of no fish or a giant. Maybe it's not a giant for you, but we don't have chub in this river for many years. So let me reformulate. So chub, it's not indigenous to this river system, and yet it doesn't have the years to develop like you see chub in England. So we don't have a lot of big chub. The one that I caught, it's one of probably the biggest that I saw in this stretch of the river. Maybe a little bit further you can find bigger, but in here this is the biggest that I saw. So this is the end of the session. This little fellow from Caperlan, 35mm wobbler, saved my day. I was fishing with the Leidung, which is the one that I used the last time that I was here, but since the flooding of the creek with a lot of heavy rain that we had these last days, it increased the level of the creek by like half a meter, maybe 1 meter, and the Leidung only dives until half a meter. So I tie this one on, and this one goes 1 meter deep, and I caught my PB again. I break it, so it went from 25 to 33, a real good improvement, and I think it's on the limit what this creek can produce, and I will try to beat it, of course, but it will be increasingly difficult. It was a dreadful day, but I had a gut feeling that today I will not catch anything, or I will catch a big one. So I put some conditioner on my braided line. This is old braid, and I tried to save it by put conditioner because it was starting to bite to itself and didn't want to come out of the spool. That's why I didn't use my BFS setup. I did the same thing on the Solo King Acura, and the line it's going directly to the trash. You see the dye on my hand, it's dye everywhere. I will have to spool it out and put new braid on it. This one I meant to put new braid, the other one on the BFS setup, I was not satisfied with the braid, and I will swap it also for a good one. So if you have any suggestions in which braid I should put on the Solo King Acura Pro, leave a comment below, and I see you guys next time.